Hi guys, happy Monday. Um, and today I wanted to talk about self-sufficiency, which can be uh, can be with many different things. Self-sufficiency comes with many attributes that you as an individual cultivate. So, self-sufficiency. So it's like when you hear about sovereignty, being a sovereign spirit, is when you already know what you want, you already know what you care about, you already know how you like to go about things, and you are sovereign in a sense of being able to sustain yourself and be open to new opportunities that come to you. Know what is for you, what's not for you, because as a self-sufficient person, you might know that as a sovereign being, you already know that in order for you to care for somebody, in order for you to really be able to appreciate somebody, you have to appreciate yourself. For you to connect with the right people, places and things, you have to be connected with yourself and know the likes and don't likes of your own space. So when you cultivate this sovereignty, this is a path of discerning what you want, what you need, discerning what others need, because as we grow up, we may not see the patterns that we have been repeating over and over. And now as more mature people, nobody has to tell us what to do, right? Nobody tells us at what time we have to eat or at what time we have to sleep, where we have to go in order to succeed, right? Because that's what we have been bombarded with when we were small, right? When we were younger, we didn't know better, or we didn't know how to do better. Our spaceship was still in development. And right now, we as more grown-ups now can see the patterns, we now can see what we have been doing, right? And the first step for that sovereignty to begin, for that process of becoming sovereign begins. My hair just got untied. Oh well. And for the beginning of this journey is to know your power, is to know that you and I will okay, I just received a message, I'm sorry, let me compose myself. Okay, so as you as a individual spirit, individual space, you start to discover what is that which doesn't serve you. What is that which you do not like to do? What is that which I have yet to discover about myself? And be open to all the possibilities. Literally be open to all possibilities, because as we are on this journey, as we are discovering ourselves, we are discovering the world, we are discovering how we can connect with others, with like-minded individuals that also want to make the business happen from their side and from my side. We can develop a collaboration, for example, and this goes on many levels. We can do all kinds of endeavors together, but for us to know what endeavor really, for that to become an endeavor, for that to become something that we want to spend, that we like doing, that we like spending our that we like to give our time and attention to, is something that we like, is something that we enjoy, is something that makes us motivated every day, and you know that it's an instant gratification. You are doing something and you know you are, just by you practicing it, you are going to get the result of feeling more fulfilled, of feeling more like you are doing something in the world, right? Because we as spirits, we are so individual that each one of us has very specific things that we like to do, that we like to spend our time doing, right? Because it might not even be about finishing the sculpture, right? I love the process of doing the sculpture, and the longer that process takes, the more time I spend on that process, the more I feel fulfilled, and the best that art piece, that creation is, because I applied my time, my fun and enjoyment. I just was enjoying doing that, and I practiced it, and I created something that I can enjoy and that I can show to others, where I can collaborate with others, doing things. For example, I can do a piece of clothing, and another person that I'm in cahoots with can make for example, the painting on the jacket, for example, and that would be that collaboration which creates something that not only one spirit participated on, but a second spirit participated on, and well, it starts to become something that many spirits start to get attracted to, because teamwork makes the dream work. But I'm getting too ahead of myself. Let me make this a little bit more clear. So, self-sufficiency, exploration. Self-exploration in order to get to that self-sufficiency, right? To that self-efficiency, where you know what you like, where you know what you... So, the first steps is for you to understand that the first step, because like you may be already self-sufficient, right? And you know that. If you are already self-sufficient, and you know, if you are already self-sufficient, you know that. You feel fulfilled, you do what you like, you connect with the people that you want, you go to the places that you like and want, and all that. And but if you feel unfulfilled, if you feel like you are not yet self-sufficient, you are not self-efficient yet, you still don't really know what you like to do and all that, right? That's the first step, to realize that you are not self-sufficient, to realize that you depend on something, to realize that what motivates you is the outside world, right? Not you that motivates you to do things that you like. You are yet to discover what you like. You are yet to discover what you really want. So, and then from there, you start to see where did you apply the power. Where did you give your power away? that now you cannot motivate yourself, but you get motivated when somebody, you only feel motivated when somebody comes to you telling like, oh, you did good, or you did bad, or I don't like that, or I like that, right? So it's in a sense codependency from the outside to tell you what is up with you. You gave that power that you have within, you gave that power out, and now it's putting pressure on you. Now it's giving you ideas and representations that you haven't come up with. You still haven't seen what you really want. You still haven't seen what you really like. So as you start to pinpoint where are the places, or how do you experience letting others tell you what to do, letting others tell you something about yourself. That is where that and you cannot regenerate that, you cannot build motivation within you, because when you build motivation within you, nobody has to tell you anything, right? So let's tell, for example, you wash your teeth. You only wash your teeth when you go out. That's one of the examples. You know, if you only wash your teeth for so that you can present yourself better to somebody, or somebody can nobody will tell you that you smell bad from the teeth, or will not see your yellow teeth, or like the hair, or washing the hair, right, putting makeup on, whatever it may be. If you are only doing those things for the purpose of somebody seeing you, if you are dressing up well only when you are about to go out, then that's one of the examples of how you how you are used to get external motivation, and not really valuing all that process that you like to go when you receive that gratification from others. And now you are open, now you can be more open to see what you really like, and how you can make yourself feel better and feel good during your day, during your activities, during your day-to-day life. You know, you do those things not in order to hear some good words, but to feel better about yourself, but to look at yourself in the mirror, and you like how you look, you feel clean, you feel ready to create something new, because all that dirty energy which we physically cleaned, and that we physically retouched and made it look more appealing to ourselves, we ourselves will feel more beautiful, we ourselves feel more tasty, we ourselves want to eat ourselves, right? We want to experience ourselves because we feel nice, we feel beautiful. And even if somebody comes to your space and says, oh, you look like a fucking clown, and you're like, no, you're the clown, right? You can say that. Or you can just like, I'm not the clown, I do what I like, I look how I look, don't I look beautiful? And no matter how your likings will be, nobody can tell you you're wrong, because that's what you like. Nobody will tell you at least you will not let yourself be affected by the people that those people that are always trying to pick you, or to do something with your energy, and right, and that's one of the things also that you will realize, that you will start to notice, is when you start to get your sovereignty, is when you start to get your self-sufficiency, you start to notice all the people that were around you that are toxic, that are dirty, that have their mouth in their ass, and they will talk all day about you, but then you feel that aura of dirtiness, you feel that they are dirty inside. And for example, there are many people that just get themselves ready and get themselves beautiful to look at to be in the presence of somebody, right? To be in the presence of, to look like a snack to somebody, right? And not to themselves. And that's something that you will notice. You will start noticing those people, because you are now noticing that about yourself, right? You are noticing, if you are relying on external motivation, you will notice people around you that also seek for external motivation, because what we pay attention to is what we attract, right? What we talk about is what we attract. And that's just one of the first steps, is starting to clean, starting to discern what is really in your favor, what is really that you do in order for you to feel some kind of negative way, for you to feel drained, for you to feel dirty, right? So you will start noticing all those patterns, and with that comes shadow work, of course. If you ain't know, you should know that if you are in that situation right now, shadow work is key. It might not be beautiful, it might not be pleasant, it might not be the smooth process, okay? But it's one of the major steps that you have to take in order to take your sovereignty back, in order to have your own discernment intact, and to see what you really like, to see what you really appreciate, to see what you really desire, to see what you really feel, and to express what you really feel. That comes also to honesty. Like, honesty is key to yourself. You have to be honest with yourself, no matter how ugly it is. No matter how ugly it is, you have to be honest with yourself. I'm not saying you have to always say that you are feeling bad while you are going through a bad situation, right? Because you don't want to feel bad all the time, right? But sometimes it happens, because that's just how we react to something that we supposedly don't like, right? Supposedly triggers us. So instead of, you don't need to affirm that you are feeling bad. You can say that you are feeling better right now. Or you can say that you are getting better, and that you are progressing, that you are seeing what's going on, that you are developing all these skills, and that you are discovering more about yourself, right? Because usually we feel bad because all the shadows that and the dark part of ourselves comes up, right? Meaning that it's something yet to be discovered, yet to be conscious about. So when we become conscious of it, that's us going through this process of like, oh, I don't know if I should, I don't know how I feel about this. So like, just by it appearing, just by you reacting to it, just by you going through it, you have the opportunity now, you have the possibility to overcome that, to clean that space, to see it for what it is, instead of like what your parents could have told you about it, or about that process, right? Because they don't even, if they told you that, they might not even know what's going on, right? They might not even know what's going on within them. How would they even know what's going on with you, right? So that's those first steps that we have to take in order for us to see what we like, to see what we enjoy. And I continuously repeat this because it's so important for us right now as a soul group, discover really what we like to do, what is interesting to us, what we want to spend our whole day doing it, right? Not just one thing, but all the things that we like to do, right? All the things that we feel motivated about. And that's really how we explore ourselves, because there are many things that we yet don't know that we like to do. So that's why exploration is so important. That's why being honest with yourself is so important, because with that process now you can start to with that process of discovering what you like, with that process of healing yourself, healing your emotions, healing your past attachments, curses, agreements that you made when you were lost. It's a great opportunity right now. If you are watching this video, I encourage you to open up yourself to yourself, okay? I'm not telling you to now go to talk with other people about this, right? Firstly, if this resonated with you, if this was helpful to you, and if you feel like you are going through the situation of not knowing what you want, not knowing what you need, right? You go through that little process that I just explained, right? You may have your own process of doing these things. I'm just talking about my own experience, how I do my things. And when you start to discover what you like, you start to discover even more things that you love doing, more things that you like, and you start to manifest the people that like to do what they like to do, right? The people that are creatively expressive, and the resources come with it. It's just how do you say it, like after the fact, right? As you are creating the things that you want to create, you are doing the things that you like to do, and you are interested in it, you are spending time in it, you have good feelings, good emotions, the resources come in the flow. Like, if you don't need those resources, they will come, or maybe they will not come just because you don't need it, right? Something much better will come than money. Something much better will come than, insights, being open. Because as we talk about right now, it may seem that I'm talking about money, but money is a very external representation of what we are doing. Because if we only start to limit ourselves to money, there are so many things that have to happen for us, but we don't let, because we think that it's all about money, right? It's not all about money. It's all about experience. It's all about getting your wisdom. It's all about getting your power back. And it's all about connecting with other individual and unique spirits that also are doing what they like. So all the resources will come your way as you are discovering yourself. It's important to be patient. It's important to acknowledge that you are going through this process. You are here. We are here in this super dense dimension, exactly for us to track the process, right? To see how we are developing, to see how we are evolving. Because if everything happened at the same time, it happens, but we wanted to see the step-by-step process, right? And even that we can't see. It seems like step-by-step, but there are many more things happening in the yin that already happened, and now they are just playing out outside. So you have to be patient, because right now you are creating that spaceship. Right now you are creating those ideas and feelings and all that good, or cleaning, right? You have to clean all those you have to clean certain things that you don't want in your life, in order to better things come, and for you to nourish all the seeds that you have planted with good water, in good soil, right? In darkness. So that's why we have to suck the demons, if because we might see obscure or in the dark things that are not even demons. It's just something that we cared so much about that now we have put that on the back burner again in the esoteric, while it's playing out on the outside. And now that you are consciously aware of that, you can now and subconsciously aware, because as you start to discover about yourself, you start to become more subconsciously aware, and all that lucid dreaming and all those things might come up. I'm not good at lucid dreaming. I'm good at lucid living. So I hope you're having a great day. I hope this was helpful, and if you have any questions, you can DM me at dreamsphere1111 on Instagram. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like this video. I have some more, but yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about, and I hope you have a great Moon day. Happy Taurus moon, Capricorn moon. Happy Capricorn moon, and have a good time. Mwah.